Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you, Shabaz bhai?
Alhamdulillah.
Getting ready here.
Yeah.
Are you able to hear me okay?
I'm able to hear you.
Okay, good. Maybe you want to turn down your volume a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Inshallah, we'll start. نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال الله تعالى إن هدى الله هو الهدى وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله الكريم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة واجعله لي حجة يا رب العالمين ربي يسر ولا تؤثر وتمم بالخير آمين ثم آمين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Few people are missing today, so if we can ping them. Brother Ijad is missing, which is very highly unlikely, and Brother Khalid is missing. Can somebody ping them, inshallah? Okay. All right, so Alhamdulillah, once again, with the extreme mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are here, and this is, I can't stress enough that this is purely the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that week after week, He enables us to come and join this group, make us successful, and we don't realize it, but Alhamdulillah, we have done a lot of learning, and inshallah, after today's lecture, you will start to see it also, and you will feel it that yes, Alhamdulillah. Maybe you're not perfect yet, and maybe you're not 100% on it, but your understanding has improved a lot. Okay. So with that said, any questions anyone have, or should I just get started here? You guys are all muted if you're trying to speak.
Yes, we are good.
Okay, good. Okay, so last week I introduced to you the concept of murakkab. And when we talked about murakkab, before that, I gave an example, an English word called groups, right? When something is single, like one word, and you combine it with something else, whether it's 2 words or 3 words, if it's more than one, then we call it a murakkab. Murakkab means a group of words. And we said that the murakkab is of 2 kinds. What are those? Murakkab naqis and murakkab tam, right? Sister Homo is saying something. Is she online?
She's saying she's having difficulty joining.
Oh, okay. So do you want to help her, Sister Liza? Just
Yes,
tell her.
inshallah.
Yes, I was having issues this morning, a little bit internet problem, but she should be able to get in now, hopefully. Okay. So when we say murakkab, basically, I want you to think of a group of words. So when we put words into groups, we get two kinds of groups. One of them is called murakkab tam, and the other one is called murakkab naqis. The murakkab naqis, as is visible from the name, that means naqis in our language means defective. But over here, I'm giving you the meaning incomplete phrases. And murakkab tam will be complete sentence. So when we looked at, we said, okay, murakkab naqis is something we will deal with at a later stage. But we are going to start with murakkab tam. So murakkab tam means it is a complete sentence. What do we call a sentence in our Urdu and Arabic? A jumla. Yeah. A jumla is of two types. One of them is known as nominal sentence. Why? Because it starts with a noun. And the other jumla is known as fe'liya or verbal sentence because it starts with a verb. Since we have not learned the verb yet, our complete focus is on jumla ismiya. Looks like Sister Amirunisa is also having some problems. Okay, she's, I think she's in now, right? Okay. All right. So far, any questions on this? Any questions on this, guys? Any comments or anything? Okay. So we are very clear what a murakkab tam is and how many parts it has. It has two type of murakkab tam, jumla ismiya and jumla fe'liya. Okay, all good. Then we're going to drill down into jumla ismiya. Okay. So this is now repetition of everything I said last time, but more into theory. So we will go through this and then we will do a lot of examples today as we progress. So try to pay attention to the details because in the details is the formula and that formula is what will help us make sentences. Okay. So sentence is a group of words. What do we said earlier? A group is what? A murakkab. Yes. So sentence is a group of words which make complete sense. So the group which make complete sense is known as what? Murakkab tam. Okay. For example, if I say Muhammad is a student, is that a complete sentence?
Yeah.
Good. And Hamid is sick. Is that a complete sentence?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. So a sentence is a group of words which make complete sense. Okay. The core ingredients of any sentence are a subject and a predicate. Agree?
Yeah.
A subject and a predicate. The subject is, as we know, is the person who is the actual, the person who is doing it, okay, or the main person who is talking about. And predicate, the other words in Arabic for predicate is the khabar. Subject is known as mubtada and the predicate is the khabar. Okay, so the subject names a person, a place, or a thing we are talking about. A subject names a person, a place, or a thing we are talking about. Now, what is it? What do we call name of a person, a place, or a thing?
No.
Noun,
Al.
right? Say that again.
Noun.
Yeah.
No.
Nouns. And isn't noun something is the main focus of our study from the beginning of these courses,
Yeah. Yes.
right? And even today, what are we looking at? Nominal sentence. So do you think that you are going to come across nouns across the board because we are dealing with a nominal sentence,
Yeah.
right? So we cannot ignore the noun. So, and we know a lot of things about the noun by now, right? So the subject names a person, a place, or a thing we are talking about, okay? Then let's talk about The predicate makes a statement about the subject. What it does, it makes a statement about the subject. In other words, the predicate is a part of a sentence which expresses what is said about the subject. Agree?
Yeah.
For example, in the previous sentence, we said in the above two sentences, Muhammad and Hamid are the subjects. Are they not?
Yeah.
Yes.
In the first sentence, we get to know that Muhammad is a student. And in the second statement, we get to know that Hamid is sick. These are the predicates. Isn't that giving you some detail about Muhammad and some detail about Hamid?
Yeah, it's cover. Yeah.
Right? So we are dealing with the simplest form of a sentence, which has two parts, the subject and the predicate. Agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. So now, in the Arabic language, there are two kind of sentences.
Yes.
You already know that, right?
Yeah.
What are those? The one which begins with a noun and ism is called a nominal sentence. Al-jumlatul ismiya.
Yeah.
Al-jumlatul ismiya. Okay? And the one which begins with a verb, a fi'l, is called verbal sentence. Al-jumlatul fi'liya. Agree?
Yeah.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
So I am going to ask questions later on. So if you have any doubts, this is the time to ask me, but because then I'm going to ask you guys. Okay? All right.
Brother
All right.
Abid, have you shared this document with us before?
No,
or
this is
not
the
yet.
first
This
time.
is a new one. Okay.
So
okay.
last time I didn't had the presentation completed, so I did everything with hand, right?
Okay.
But whatever I covered last week, this is that and more, inshallah. But more in a presentation format so that you can follow along, inshallah. So a simple nominal sentence, if the form, for example, Zaidun alimun. What is the meaning of Zaidun alimun? Zaid is learned or learned person, right? And alim, a scholar. Zaid is a scholar. Fatimatu alimatu. Fatima is also a scholar, but a female scholar, correct? So when we use Fatima, we had to say alimatu. And over here, Zaidun alima, right? And there is a shad, I think there is a one dhamma missing here. It should be a Fatimatu alimatun. Okay. Fatima is learned. Okay. Al-waladu zakiyun, meaning the boy is intelligent. Okay. Al-waladu zakiyun. And al-bintu jamilatun. You follow? Al-bintu, the girl is beautiful.
Beautiful.
The girl is beautiful. Now tell me, do you see two parts? Do you see a predicate, a subject and a predicate?
Yeah.
Right? And it's a simple two-word sentence. There is a Zaid, which is one word, and learned is second word, and is what is the glue between them, right? To make it a sentence. Right? Okay. So let's move on and we will come back to these. Just like in English, a nominal sentence in Arabic has two parts. Al-subject, the subject is the al-mubtada, and the predicate. Predicate, right? The khabar. Okay. So the noun with which the nominal sentence begins is called the mubtada, subject. And the other part which says something about it is called khabar, the predicate. Okay. Usually, the subject of a nominal sentence is a definite noun. Now, what is a definite noun? A proper noun. Another word for proper is definite. So, either a proper noun like Zaid and Fatima, and noun with the article, definite al-waladu and al-bintu. Now, look at this example, the one we looked at it just now. Okay. We go back. Now, tell me, is Zaidun proper?
Yeah.
Yes.
And is Fatima proper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Because those are the alam category. Those are the names of specific person. Correct?
Yeah.
But when we say the boy, Now, if I said waladun, waladun mean boy, a boy,
Any
right?
boy. Yeah.
A boy is proper or common?
Common.
Common. How do we make a common noun into proper noun?
Yeah.
Add
Yeah.
You add the al, so it becomes al waladu, right?
Yeah.
And bintu or bintun is a girl, so any girl. But if you say al bintu, then you say the girl, correct?
Yeah.
So if you look at it, what they're saying that the mubtada is that sentence is a proper noun, yeah.
Yeah.
With the definite article al waladu or al bintu. So they always make the noun into a proper noun before they can use it as a mubtada, as a subject. Yeah. Okay. So a sentence, nominal sentence is a sentence that starts with a noun. Agree?
Yeah.
Has a subject, mubtada and predicate. Agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Both the subject and the predicate are always nominative, marfu. Nominative mean in the status of rafa.
That's a different. Yeah.
And the subject is mostly definite, marifa. Definite mean proper noun, correct? Okay. So the predicate is mostly indefinite, nakira. Now, this is the meat of this problem. What I meant to say, this is the recipe of a jumla ismiya. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take. I'm going to give you more example, but just follow this wording. I know it's too long, but we'll show you this in the graphical format, and you will start to understand what I'm talking about. The predicate is usually indefinite. What does indefinite mean? Nakira. And does it agrees in the gender with the subject?
Yeah.
Yes. The number and the gender has to agree, correct?
Yeah.
So both the subject and the predicates are marfu. That is, it will have one dhamma or tanween depending on what are the, al-kitabu jadidun. What is mubtada here?
Al-Kitab.
Why you said al-kitab is a mubtada?
Definite.
Definitely.
Is
There are
definite.
two reasons for it to be mubtada. One is it is the
Noun.
starting noun.
Subject.
Is it starting with a noun?
Okay, one at a time. So Sister Uneza, please go ahead.
Sorry, it starts with a noun and then it also
Yes.
has the
So it's
al
a
to
starting
make it-
noun. That is one thing to say that is mubtada because it is the starting noun. Because jadidun is also a noun. Yes.
Yes.
But jadidun
there's
is
a-
not mubtada, right?
Yes, because it's nakira. And
Then
it,
not
mubtada
only
has
that,
to
but
be
yes, it is not starting with jadidun because
with the
you
starting.
know that-
Exactly.
yes,
Sorry.
the mubtada is supposed to be first. So that's one thing I'm trying to clarify in your mind. There are conditions that mubtada can come later. We're not talking about that yet. But in order for you to say that it is mubtada, it has to be the starting noun in our current lecture for now, right?
Yeah.
So jadidun, you cannot say is mubtada because it is afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Plus you said it is not mubtada because it's also nakira. Yes?
Yes. Yes.
And al-kitabu is mubtada for two reasons. It is first of all a starting noun and it is proper.
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
So al-kalamu maksurun. Brother Fahad, are you with us today? Brother Fahad?
Yes, brother. So this is
So Brother Fahad, yeah, go ahead.
this is Jumla Ismiya because it meets the condition. It's it starts with a noun, which is Marifa, and the khabar is Nakira.
Very good job. Okay, good. So let's continue and we'll come back to this. Jazakallah khair for everyone for answering. And haza baytun. This is a house. Yes, haza baytun is this is a house, right?
Yeah.
Haza isme ishara, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so take a look at this. Come on. Al-kitabu, al-kalamu, haza, they are mubtada, they are all of them are rafa, and all of them are marifa. Agree?
Yes.
Okay. This one, jadidun, maksurun, baytun, they are the khabrun, and they are also Rafa, and they are Nakira. Everybody sees this?
Yes.
Good job. Okay, so this combination, if you remember, I sent you this information right here. Where did he go? I have to open. Looks like internet is slow today. Is it slow for you guys too? Okay. Over here, somewhere here, see, it's taking some time. Let's see. Come on. Okay. This picture I sent you guys. I think this picture right here. Did you guys look at this picture?
Yes.
Okay. I would like everyone to print this out. And next time when you are dealing with sentences, this is your cheat sheet. What is this? This is your cheat sheet. You will be able to answer any question if you follow the detail in this one picture. Yeah? Okay. So we'll come back to this. Now let's go back and go to this slide. Okay. Now this slide is what I wrote down with hand last time, and this time it's going to be in the presentation format. So what is a phrase? Incomplete sentence, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's called murakkab naqis, correct? Incomplete
Yes.
phrase is known as murakkab naqis. Okay. So if we have, and how many parts we have also? 2 parts. So if I say Muslim boy, is that a phrase? Muslim boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And if I say the Arabic of it, the Muslim will become Muslimun and the boy will become Waladun,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Now, if we apply the TSGN, the type of boy is Muslim is Nakira,
Nakira.
Walid is
Nakira.
Nakira. So far with me, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the 4 properties of the noun. Okay. The status of Muslim is Rafa.
Yeah.
And the status of Walad is
Rafa.
Rafa. Okay. The gender of Muslim is Muzakkar and Walad is male, correct?
Yeah.
And the number is singular, Wahid and Wahid, right? So take a good look at it again. I'm trying to make it so that you guys can see exactly all 4 properties in the most clear way possible, right? So Muslimun Nakira, Rafa Muzakkar Wahid, boy Waladun Nakira Rafa Muzakkar Wahid. Yeah. Now look on the right side, the complete sentence, for example. Khabar Mubtada, and then the boy is Muslim. Over there, it was Muslim boy. And over here, the boy is Muslim, right? Muslimun Khabar. Mubtada al-walad, right? Now apply the 4 properties of noun. Muslimun Nakira. Waladun Marifa. Halat Rafa Rafa. Gender Muzakkar. Wahid. You see, now if you combine these 2, or if you start to focus on this, the only thing difference between the 2, this is the Nakira combination, but over here is the Marifa Nakira combination. This Marifa Nakira combination and this Rafa makes the sentence recipe. Agree?
Yes.
Okay. So now,
So, Brother Abid, one
Yeah.
question from the
Yeah, go.
previous slide is for the fragment. So the 4 things have to match all the time, or is it like just because of this fragment?
Okay,
Just in the
so
case of
in
this
the fragment, you will find that we're not going to consider the jins and the other playing much role into the incomplete and complete sentence. The 2 things which makes the role or play the role in finding out is incomplete or complete is the Marifa Nakira and Rafa. The status is
Yeah.
supposed to be Marifa Nakira, and they have to be both in the Rafa status. Okay.
Okay.
So that is why this only thing different over here is Nakira Nakira is Marifa Nakira. This Marifa Nakira bring this is, am, are, those words into the sentence. Okay. And if you start applying this rule in different words, you'll be able to do the translation yourself. That if you find, because what happened to waladun here? It becomes al-waladu.
Al-waladu.
Right? Because waladun is a common noun. Yes?
Yeah.
And common noun can be changed into a proper noun by adding the al. To the most of the things we can do that by al. Yes?
Yeah.
So inshallah, this is coming further. Let's continue and then we'll go back to this details. So one more time, refresh your memory. Jumla Ismiya rules. We have Mubtada, we have Khabar,
Khabar.
and then the type supposed to be, type, status, and number and gender supposed to be Marifa, Rafa, follow each other, in which the number and gender, what is supposed to do? Is supposed to follow each other. Correct? And the Khabar is supposed to be Nakira, Rafa, follow each other, and then if it's male, it's going to be male. If it's a female, it's going to be a female. So far, everything is good. Everything is clear, like what we need to look for when we are making a sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then let's do this. I'm going to pause for a second. And mashallah, now 17 people online. So, Brother Mansoor, could you please tell me how many kind of murakkab we have?
We have two kinds of murakkab, incomplete and complete.
Oh, very good job. So what do you call the incomplete one?
Good
What is the
question.
name? Murakkab?
Murakkab naqis.
Very good. And the complete one?
Tam. Murakkab tam.
Murakkab tam. Very good job. Jazakallah khair. Sister Amirun Nisa, Murakkab tam has how many kind of sentences? You're muted if you're trying to answer. Sister Amirun Nisa. Okay, she's probably busy. Sister Homa, how many kind of sentences Murakkab tam have?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Two kind of sentences. It's nominal and verbal.
Verbal. And what are the names in Arabic?
Jumla ismiya and jumla fi'liya.
Very good job. Jazakallah khair. Brother Javed, can you please tell me how many parts a Jumla Ismiya has?
Has two parts.
Okay.
One is Mubtada, the other is Khabar.
Very good job. Why do we call Mubtada Mubtada?
Mubtada, because it is noun.
It is the starting noun. Mubtada means the starting noun, right?
Yeah.
Because even Khabar is also noun, but the key word is the starting noun, because the sentence starts with a noun. That starting noun is called Mubtada, right?
Yeah.
The reason is meaning ibtada. What is ibtada? When the start. But the thing which starts is called Mubtada, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. So, Brother Khurram, let me go to a sister. Sister Uneza, what is the type of Mubtada? The type of Mubtada and Khabar?
Type of Mubtada is a Marifa and Khabar is Nakira.
Very good. Brother Khurram, what kind of status Mubtada and Khabar needs to have a complete sentence?
Rafa status.
Rafa status. Very good job. So, Brother Shahbaz, what happens to the number and gender for Mubtada and Khabar?
They follow each other.
They follow each other. What does that mean?
If it's male, it's going to be male. If it's female, it's going to be female.
Very good job, mashallah. Okay. So, Brother Tahir, could you please tell me all this information together about Mubtada and Khabar, what they just said?
So mubtada is marifa. It's the starting noun, and the khabar is the predicate or the what do you call it's also rafa status as is mubtada, and
Yeah. What is the type of khabar? What is the type of khabar?
Type is nakira.
Nakira. Very good job. Okay. And what happens to the number and gender?
It remains the same.
I mean, they follow each other. So they both have to oblige to each other's gender, and they need to oblige to each other's number. So
Correct.
Male will be male and female will be female, singular will be singular, and vice versa. Jazakallah khair. So everybody is clear on the structure of the sentence, and you know the formula for sure, right? So because if we have that formula in mind, inshallah, making sentences will be very easy. Now, we just said that the mubtada has to be marifa. Agree? Right? Mubtada is supposed to be marifa. So isn't it good to know or refresh in our memory the number of categories we learned about the marifa? Yes?
Yes.
This is something now what we have been learning. Remember earlier I said, today we are coming to a converging point, that whatever we have learned, now we are bringing them to application. So the categories of proper nouns are the alam, demonstrative pronoun, isme ishara, personal pronoun, dhamir, the relative pronoun, isme mausul, and mu'arraf bil lam, where we attach the al. Yes? Now, honestly speaking, have we not spent on each one of them more than 2 sessions? Like we would introduce it, then we would review it in the next session, and then we did a collective sort of an exam, ask each other about these questions. So the alam, the demonstrative pronoun, and the personal pronoun, relative pronouns, and mu'arraf bil lam, we were learning them for a reason, because eventually we were going to learn how to make sentences out of this. So tell me something, if they're all marifa, can these be a good candidate for mubtada?
Yes.
Yes.
So next time, when I have shown you the examples of alam, I said Zaidun alimun. Was that from the alam category?
Yes.
Okay. Did I not set the al-waladu zakiyun, that the boy is intelligent? So I use the word al. So did I not show you an example from the al?
Yeah.
Okay. And we said haza kitabun. This is a book. Yes. We looked at that. Now,
Isme
ishara, right? So and then the zamir, we learned a lot about the zamir. Huwa, huma, hum. Yes. How many? Okay, let me ask Brother Ijaz. Brother Ijaz, in the zamir category, how many types of dhamir we have?
Zamair.
Yeah. Is Brother Khalid with us today? Okay, if you're stuck, then I can.
Two. I guess
okay,
two.
good. What are the names?
Attached and detached.
Mashallah, very good job. Okay, now think about this. What is the status of mubtada?
Status of mubtada is
It's supposed to be what?
Rafa.
Rafa, mashallah, jazakallah khair. Then, out of the 2 types of pronoun, attached and detached, which one can you use as mubtada?
Detached.
Detached. Why? No, that is right. Those are the detached pronouns. But why do you need detached pronouns as mubtada? That is the question.
Detached pronouns are rafa for the rafa status, and attached are for nasb and jar.
MashaAllah, jazakallah khair. So what Sister Unaiza is saying is this. Look at this information. These are all good candidates for mubtada. We agreed on that, right? Because these are the categories of proper nouns. They're all marifa. So all of these are the good candidates for mubtada. We agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in today's lesson, we will focus on the personal pronouns. What are we going to focus on?
Personal pronoun.
Personal pronouns. Okay. And then Brother Ijaz and Sister Unaiza said that these are the detached pronouns. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta,
Anta,
antuma,
antuma,
antum.
antunna.
Anti,
Anti,
antuma,
antuma,
antunna. Right?
antunna.
Ana, nahnu. So what we have to learn again or refresh our memory, this is the third person, second person, first person, singular, dual, plural, right? Then mudakkar, muannas, and muannas combined. What are they? Detached pronouns. What are these? Detached pronouns. And the status of them are rafa. Now, how many times have already repeated this concept? That I've tried to put this in very clear way, that attached are the nasab and jar and the detached are rafa. So today that information is relevant because now you need to know that I'm going to make a sentence using the pronouns. So what kind of pronouns I'm going to pick as mubtada? Detached pronouns. Can I pick attached pronouns as mubtada?
No.
No, because they are on the status of nasab and jar. Okay. If this is
Yes.
now this is where we have done this. So look at this information in a more wordly. It's like huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. First of all, do we know these by heart by now?
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
These are known as damirun, munfasilun, detached pronoun. And what is some of their qualities? Are never attached with any other words. What are they? They're never attached to anything. That is why they're known as detached.
Detached.
Are always marifa. These pronouns, doesn't matter whenever they come in front of you. If somebody asks you about the status of them, you're going to say they're always marifa. What does that mean? They are definite. Is this one of the categories of the marifa? Yes, right?
Yeah.
Are marfu. Marfu mean they are in the status of rafa. Now, there is no dhamma here, but are they still rafa? Because the Arabic grammar people said that these are the rafa version. So do you have to look for the dhamma here? No. Yes. It says are marfu, even though most of them do not have a dhamma ending. Yes. And the last the part are fixed in their case, their case ending does not change. So they will always stay huwa in the case of rafa, right? That's all I just want to say. And then we will come back to that again. Now look at some of the examples, the gender and the nominal sentence. So khabrun and mubtada'un, and they should have the same gender. Fatimatu talibatun. Is the gender matching?
Yeah.
Yes.
Muhammadun talibun, the gender is matching?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Fatima rafa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it marifa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Category? Alam.
Yeah.
Yes. As-sayyaratu jadidatun. Is the sayyara feminine?
Yes.
Yes.
So, jadidatun feminine?
Yes.
Yes. And al-kitabu jadidun. Is kitab mudhakkar?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so now look at jadidatun, jadidun. You see that? Jadidatun, jadidun. Over here, jadid, mudhakkar is mudhakkar. Yes?
Yeah.
This is mu'arraf bil lam because there is the al here. Al-kitab as-sayyara. Agree?
Yes.
Hazihi dajjajatun. Hazihi ismu ishara.
It's my share.
Is hazihi muannas?
Yes.
Yes.
Dajjaja, chicken, female
Yeah.
chicken, right?
Yes.
Dajjajatun. See, right here.
Yes.
Haza dikun. Haza is ismu ishara.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it
Dikun
the
is
masculine? Yes.
Yes.
Dikun. Okay. So haza is male ishara, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is tilka feminine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nafizatun, window. And
Yeah.
nafiza in Arabic is feminine. Nafizatun,
Yeah.
right? Tilka nafizatun. And then, so gender of the mubtada and the khabar matches. Dhalika, is it a male ishara? That.
Yeah.
Yes.
And babun, is it male?
Yeah.
The door.
Yeah.
So we learned a lot of things about that, and now we've seen all those rules following each other based on what we have said so far. Okay, so now let's use the detached pronouns or marifa so they can be mubtada. Okay, now I need one by one people to answer my question. Okay, so the sentence I'm trying to make is he is a student. Yeah. And we have done this 4 or 5 sessions before. We have done this. So I'm going to start with Sister Amirun Nisa. Are you back online? Are you able to speak to us? Okay. All right. Looks like she's okay. I'm going to start with Brother Shahbaz then. Brother Shahbaz, he is a student. Is that a complete sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you were there in the last lecture, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the last lecture, I make a sentence in English, and then I explained it to you, right? What did I say? That anything before the is what?
No.
No, it is noun, but is it a sentence, right? He is a student is a sentence, right? He is a student is a sentence, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So in this sentence, what is the mubtada?
He
He is mubtada. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And our student is what?
It's what?
Khabar, right? Khabar is the
Yes.
predicate, right?
Predicate.
So I want you to make the jumla in Arabic, right? Now tell me, what is he in Arabic?
Who? Huwa.
Huwa. Very good job. Okay, so you are going to say what? What is the Arabic for he is a student?
Huwa talibun.
Huwa talibun. So Brother Shahbaz said, Huwa talibun. Right? Now tell me, what is huwa again?
He.
He. But is this a pronoun?
Yeah.
Pronoun. Yeah. Detached pronoun.
Okay. So, you know, when I'm asking a question with a specific person, just let him finish. If he doesn't finish, then we can ask somebody else, right? So this way, we're just trying to learn together. So Brother Shahbaz is, mashallah, trying really hard. So let me just answer, get an answer from him. So Brother Shahbaz, you're saying this is a pronoun, yes?
Yes.
Okay, what are the rules of a Jumla Ismiya? What is the qualities of Mubtada we need? The Mubtada is supposed to have what status?
Marifa.
A status.
Status. Hang on. Status
Look
should
at
be
your cheat sheet if you have your cheat sheet.
Rafa.
Rafa. Is huwa Rafa?
Yeah.
Why?
Why it's my because
We just-
it's Muqtada.
No, it's not Rafa because it is Mubtada. There is a reason we just talked about. Okay, anyways, don't worry about it. Sister Homa, why huwa is Rafa?
Because it's a pronoun. It's a detached pronoun.
Okay, so this is the answer I'm looking for. I spent quite a bit of time before coming to this screen saying that 2 things about detached pronouns. Number 1, they are marifa and they are rafa. Are these the 2 conditions we are looking for in the mubtada? Brother Shahbaz, you maybe have to mute yourself because you are making a lot of noise. Okay, so is everybody clear on that? Why am I asking this question and again and again? The huwa is rafa because it is a detached pronoun. Okay, so look at this. Huwa is he and it is detached pronoun. By default, it is marifa because we know that it is from the category of the pronouns. And also we know that detached pronouns are the status of rafa. Okay, so let's go back for a second. Over here, look at the last one. After I showed you this, I said detached pronoun status rafa. Did we talk about that just a few minutes ago? And after that, I showed you this, and it says these are marifa, and they are always rafa. Agree? So try to keep this information, try to retain this information, because it is going to be very, very useful when we make sentences. Okay. So this one, you are a student. Sister Homa, since you answered the last question, can you give me the Arabic for you are a student?
If it's a male or female?
You are male. Yeah, male.
Okay.
Go ahead, give me.
Home. Okay.
Think. Okay. You are a student. Okay.
Yeah, anta. So
Anta.
anta, talibun.
Talibun. Okay, good. Now let's analyze anta talibun. Is anta mubtada?
Yes.
Why?
It's a detached pronoun and it's marifa.
Before you go there, you say this is the starting noun. Yes?
Yes, starting noun.
Mubtada is supposed to be the starting noun, right?
Yeah.
So the next time anybody who answer, if I say why is it mubtada, you say because it's the starting noun. Because why? We are looking at jumla ismiya. And what is the property of jumla ismiya? That it starts with a noun. Yes. So that starting noun is known as mubtada. Yeah. Okay. So you said it is rafa and it is marifa, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So are those two qualities are the qualities of a mubtada?
Yes.
And are those also the qualities to make the sentence? Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And what about talibun? What do you know about talibun? What is the name for talibun here?
Yeah, talibun muzakkar. It's rafa.
It's rafa.
It's nakira.
It's nakira. So the marifa nakira combination is what is needed for a jumla ismiya. Correct? So that's why you said anta talibun. Okay. So the pronoun you're using is anta. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Brother, let's see who else is there. Brother Nasib, I am a student.
أنا طالب مجتهد.
No, I'm not asking you. Don't give me the extra details. I will decide whether you are a hardworking student or not. But right now, I'm asking you, I am a student. Jazakallah khair. So he said, Ana talibun. If I ask for the feminine, he would have said, Ana talibatun. Correct? Because the I pronoun is combined with both male and female, depending on who is saying it. Okay. So with this one set of examples, are you guys, the concept of sentences becoming clear in your mind?
Yes. Yes.
Other people, please tell me.
Yes.
Unmute yourself. Okay, good. So Brother Javed, Alhamdulillah. But is it sticking also? The point is that we whatever I'm saying, I know you recognize it and you understand it. But the moment I ask you back, this information is still shaky in your mind, isn't it? Isn't that the case? Right? So
I have a question.
Go ahead, brother.
ये होगा तालिबुन in itself is the मतलब अरबिक जो हमने रूल्स पढ़े हैं उसके मुताबिक तो ये उस कंप्लीट सेंटेंस है, लेकिन जनरली स्पीकिंग ये होगा तालिबुन पूरी बात तो नहीं बताता
भाई पूरी it is telling you the complete sentence that he is a student. We don't know other details about it, but this one statement in itself is complete, that he is a student. Agree?
Okay.
Yes. And that is why you need to go back, like we've been trying to do this, that mubtada is supposed to be rafa and marifa. Yes. So we picked huwa. We picked huwa for a reason, because huwa is marifa. Agree? And we also said that huwa is rafa, right? So it has the both ingredients for mubtada. Agree? And this marifa, nakira, and rafa combination brings the meaning of the is. And as soon as we have the is in there, the sentence is complete. It is not a long sentence, but it is complete. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So, Brother
since,
Abid,
yes.
yeah, you're right. Even if somebody asks you, are you a student? If you say yes, that's a sentence.
Yes. No, that is a yes or no sentence, right? But that is when you ask a question, right? But the yes or no is the answer, is not a sentence. Yes. The question is the sentence. Are you a student? Yes. So the answer is yes or no, but it is very hard to say whether it is a complete sentence, but it makes complete sense. There are two kinds of questions, yes or no questions, or you have to explain yourself. But anyway, we don't want to go there. First of all, we're on the very basic level, right?
The Marfa is the answer to the question. Like it makes.
Say that again, Brother Javed.
Marfa and the Nakra together make a sentence, and this is the answer to the question, as it encompass or contain is in like he is student.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the brother is asking the same. Like I was confused at the beginning because Huwa Talibun, what's the he is a student, or he a student, but the difference. You earlier explained, I understand, but the brother is asking the same question, whether is a student or he is a student.
Okay. So for us to keep things into perspective is this slide.
Yes.
Yeah. So what we are saying is Mubtada, and again, keep in mind, this is a very basic, this information will change later on, right? This is the most general definition of the sentencing. There are exceptions, there are other rules. And when we get to the advanced level, this information will change. But till we get to that point, I just want you to focus on this first. And what are we focusing on? The starting noun is Mubtada. And the noun after that is Khabar. Agree? Then the combination of Rafa, Marifa, Nakira is the key combination for a sentence. Yes? So in order to get Marifa in the Mubtada place, I need to find all the nouns which belongs to the Marifa category. Yes? That's where I build the case that I'm going to use these 5 categories to make my sentences. Agree? Yeah. I showed you some example with the alam, and I showed you some example with the Mu'arrab bil lam, and I gave you some example of Ismu Ishara. But in today's lecture, I wanted to focus only on personal pronouns. Agree? Yes. So far with me? Now, in the personal pronoun category, I cannot choose attached pronouns as my pronoun for Mubtada, because they are the status of Nasab and Jar. I can only use the detached pronouns as, because they are Marifa and they are Rafa. Right? So do they follow in my, do they follow this pattern? Are they Rafa and Marifa?
Yeah.
And for that reason, I said these are the best candidates for these. All of these categories are the best candidates for Mubtada. Are you follow why I use this example of Huwa Talibun and all this? Yes. So far with me, guys? Okay. So detached pronouns are Marfa. So they can be good Mubtada. Yeah. So now you are making these sentences, and we have done this in the past when we were learning detached pronouns, right? But at that time, we didn't focus on the sentence structure. We only focused on the Huwa part, right? So over here, now the question was that why Huwa Taliban doesn't look like a complete sentence. Then I'm trying to stress, based on our formula, Huwa is Marifa, Huwa is Rafa. Huwa is male, Talibun is male. Huwa is singular, Talibun is singular. My formula is complete, so this is a complete sentence. On that concept, everybody sees what I'm trying to achieve here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. So now let's make another sentence. Those or they 2 male are students. Brother Taj,
yeah,
go ahead and give me the Arabic, please.
Huwa Talibani.
Huwa Talibani. Okay.
Huwa Talibani. Yeah.
Okay. What? Say that again.
Huwa Talibani.
Homa Talibani. So he changed his, he thought
Yeah.
about it. And said okay. Now, tell me, Brother Taj, why
Yeah.
you said Homa?
Huma is for two.
Okay. And then why you said Talibani?
Talibani ending sound tells you that there's about two people. Right?
Two people.
Yeah.
So you're saying what is the formula of a sentence? Can you please tell me the four things, or the thing I've been explaining to you all along, that you said, and Huma is what here? What is the name of Huma?
Huma is subject.
Subject. What do we call subject in the Arabic language?
Mubtada.
Mubtada. And why is it Mubtada?
Because Mubtada. Because the sentence starts with it.
Good job. Jazakallah khair. And then Talibani, you said, is dual, right? The two students. So we have to use what pronoun? Huma. Why you use Huma? Because the number has to match with the number. The number of the Mubtada is supposed to match with the number of the khabar. Okay. Are these two male students? So are the gender also matching?
Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody able to see what I'm trying to do here? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Sister Unaiza, you two male are students. You two male are students.
You two male are students would be Antuma Talibani.
Antuma Talibani. Why?
Because you two is Mubtada, and students is Khabar, and it has to be
the number and gender.
Number and gender.
The number
yes.
and gender is supposed to follow. Is
Follow.
Antuma Mubtada?
Yes.
What are the two conditions for it to be Mubtada?
It has to be Marifa, and it has to be in Rafa status.
Rafa status. But it is the starting noun also?
It's starting noun, yes.
Starting noun. Good job. Right. Okay, brother, what's his name? Brother Mansoor. We two, I'm asking you to say it for a feminine. We two are students. We two are students. Brother Mansoor. Two are students.
Nahnu Talibanu.
Okay, Talibanu.
Okay,
we two, I said. Yes, we two. So Nahnu, okay, so you're right. Nahnu is, Nahnu, we can take it for two. But what is the Arabic for two students?
Taliban. So Nahnu Talibanu.
Talibanu.
Me.
Nahnu Talibani. Yes. Now you have to say, but okay, I asked you for a female. You said Talibani.
Oh.
The female will be Talibani?
Taliban, it should have a te at the end, but
no. What is the dual of?
Oh, Ina sound. Ani Ina.
No. Ina sound, you go, if you go into the Ina sound, that will become Nasab and Jar, right? Are we looking for Nasab and Jar here?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now take a step back and go back. Nahnu is correct. Okay. What is the dual of two female students? Talibatun is singular. Talibatun is a singular female student.
Talibatani.
Mashallah. So you said finally, Taliba.
Tani.
So Nahnu Talibani for male, Nahnu Talibatani for female, correct?
Okay.
Everybody agree with me on this one? Okay. Also give me we all are students and female version. Brother Mansoor, we all are female students. That's what I'm asking.
How will I?
No, where is how will I come from? Not asking for Isme Ishara. I'm asking for we all are female students.
We nahnu hi hoga, to nahnu.
Bilkul, yes, right. Nahnu, start with nahnu. And what is the jama of talib? Talibatun. What is the jama?
Talibat, tulabun, tulab.
Tulab will be male, right? Female will be
Tulib.
taliba. Taliba.
Nahi.
Okay, no problem. It's okay. Look at this.
वो plural नहीं पता.
No problem. So if you are saying male, we two are students will be nahnu talibani. What is the status of talibani?
Rafa.
Rafa.
Rafa. Okay. And talibatani, Brother Mansoor?
Also Rafa.
Okay. Is talibatani khabar?
Yes.
Okay. Is talibatani marifa or nakira?
This is nakira.
Nakira. So it is nakira and it is, you said rafa, yes? So is it a khabar or is it a mubtada?
It is khabar because nahnu is mubtada.
MashaAllah, good job. I'm just testing you and you passed. So Jazakallah khair. If you said the same thing for male, then you would have said nahnu talibani, nahnu tullabun. Agree?
Okay.
For the male, you would have said nahnu talibani, nahnu tullabun. For the female, you would have said nahnu talibatani, nahnu talibatun.
Okay.
Is talibatun here is the khabar?
It is.
And what status is it?
This is Rafa.
And why you said that?
Because it has two tanween on te.
Okay.
Oh, it's plural
Now,
also.
it is plural, right? Do we look at the tanween in the plural?
No, we're not supposed to look. That is for
What are we
singular.
supposed to look? What are we supposed to look?
The sound is
The atun sound, right?
exactly.
Good job. MashaAllah, you're getting there. So that's good. Now, since we are running out of time, I mean, we need to take a break. Do you guys want to come back in 10 minutes?
Yes.
11:15, inshallah?
Inshallah.
Okay. Jazakallah. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you, Jaz bhai?
Alhamdulillah, Abid bhai, आप सुनाएं क्या हाल है आपके?
अब्दुल भाई एक क्वेश्चन है
जी जी, go ahead.
अभी थोड़ी देर पहले डिस्कस हुआ था, आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा सा एक ब्रदर से कि तुम दो लड़कियां स्टूडेंट हो, तो उसमें आपने बताया कि नाहनो, क्या इसमें हम अंतुमा नहीं लिखेंगे?
नहीं, तो पर्सन पे डिपेंड करता है ना. देखें, एक मिनट ठहरें, लेट्स गो देयर. आपने
Antuma is second person.
I am, Antuma is second person. Yes, that's right. So we are here, right? अभी हम यहाँ पहुँचे हैं.
तो तुम दो जो है, तुम वो सेकंड पर्सन ही?
नहीं, तुम तो है, लेकिन I am a student, right? We two. थर्ड पर्सन की बात हो रही है, राइट?
तो वो तो ठीक है, मगर तुम दो लड़की,
तुम में फिर अंतुमा होगा, राइट? You're right. You two are, अगर ये जो लिखा हुआ है, if you look at this one, you two are
अंतुमा तालिबान है,
that is male, right? So the female is coming now, so we'll inshallah get there.
फीमेल में भी अंतुमा इस्तेमाल होगा ना दो के लिए?
अंतुन्ना नहीं, हाँ, दो के लिए अंतुमा होगा. You're right.
हम दो में नहनु होगा.
तालिबातानी.
It will get answered in a second. ठीक है? So inshallah we'll say. Okay, is everyone back yet? Inshallah. Okay. All right. So the next question I'm going to ask, and brother Javed, you want to answer this one? They all are students. They all male are students. Brother Javed, you want to answer this question?
Yes.
Okay. They all are students, male. We're talking about Muzakkar.
Hum tulab.
Very good job, mashallah. Hum tulabun, right? Because the plural of students is Jama Mukassar. Okay. Is everyone back yet? Can I get a nod so that I can continue?
Yes, we are back.
So, brother Javed, you answered right. Tulabun, that means they all are students. Very good job. Is this a complete sentence?
This is a complete sentence.
What is Mubtada here?
Mubtada is hum.
Okay. Why is it Mubtada?
Because it's a starting noun.
Ah, mashallah. And what are the two qualities we look for Mubtada? We look for two qualities in a Mubtada. It is supposed to be
Rafa.
Rafa. Is hum Rafa?
Is a Rafa pronoun.
Okay. Why is it Rafa?
Because this is a detached pronoun.
And detached pronouns are always in the status of Rafa.
Yeah.
Correct. And are they Nakira or Marifa?
They are always Marifa.
MashaAllah. Very good job. Thank you. Jazakallah khair. Okay, next question. And we're going to speed up a little bit so that we can cover, we don't lose all the time. Brother Fahad, you all are students.
Antum tullabun.
Antum tullabun. And you said it because this is the male. Okay, good. Jazakallah khair. Brother Khurram, she is a student. Brother Khurram.
Hiya talibatun.
Hiya talibatun. So you said hiya talibatun. Can you tell me about the khabar? What is the khabar in this sentence?
Talibatun.
And what are the different things I need to know about the khabar? What are the four things you can tell me about the khabar?
So the gender, the number, the status, and
okay, good. So what is the number of taliba?
It's singular.
Singular. And the gender is
feminine.
Okay. And the status is
Rafa.
Rafa. And the hala or the type is
it's not broken. It's
no,
marifa.
type.
Type
broken
is the
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry,
Type is
I forget what the type is.
Marifa or Nakira. So which one is it?
So yeah, it's not broken. It's complete.
It's a proper noun or a common noun?
It's a proper noun.
And the proper name is Marifa. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So because of that, what is hiya? Is it hiya? Can you tell me the 4 things about hiya?
Yeah, here is a pronoun. It's a detached pronoun. It is in Rafa status.
Okay.
And because it's a detached pronoun, it's in Rafa status. And it
What
is
is
the
Yeah.
mubtada.
It's a mubtada. But what is the type of this detached pronoun?
So detached pronouns are it's a pronoun. So it
Marifa.
yes,
Good job.
because it is a modifier. Thank you.
Jazakallah khair. Okay. Alhamdulillah. That's good news. Okay. Who else is there? Brother Shabazz, you are a female student. You are a student female.
Anta Talib.
Anta, what? You're some disturbance in your mic.
Anti Talibatun.
Anti talibatun. Jazakallah khairan. Very good job. Okay. Who else is there? Did I miss anyone asking a question? Brother Ijaz, you have already answered. Sister Lubna is busy at work. And Brother Tahir, they too are students female.
They too.
And they too female are students.
So huma talibatani.
MashaAllah. Okay, Brother Tahir, give me the details about this sentence. What is huma?
Huma is the mubtada.
Very good. And why is it mubtada?
Why? Because it's at the start.
Start, very good. And what other categories or what other properties are making it mubtada?
So it's Rafa.
Rafa, very good. And what is the type of this huma?
Type means.
Is it a common or proper?
Oh, it's common.
Huma is common?
It's proper.
Proper, yes. Now, in order to be at mubtada, is this one of the conditions that is supposed to be marifa?
Yes.
And that is why we picked the pronouns, detached pronouns, because they are from the category of marifa.
Correct.
Alhamdulillah. And talibatani, what are the 4 things you can tell me about talibatani? And is it the khabar?
It is the khabar, yes.
Okay.
And it has the same status as it is Rafa.
What is the status? Rafa, very good. And how do you tell the status of a dual?
How do you tell the status of a dual? So,
yes.
Talibatani.
Is it by haraka or sound?
It is the so ani is the sound.
Very good. So ani is what status is ani? What sound is ani?
So ani is Rafa, right? So
very good job. Because if I said huma talibataini, will that be correct or wrong?
Oh no, that will be wrong. Yeah,
that
will be
wrong. Okay. Just testing your that retention of what. Alhamdulillah. So far you're passing with flying colors. Alhamdulillah. Are you feeling also confident?
A little bit.
Good job. No, this is, I'm telling you, this is, you're underestimating yourself, but alhamdulillah, we have learned a lot, all of us, including everyone. Okay, Brother Taj, you two are students female.
1 second.
You two are female students.
Huma.
No, you two, not Huma.
Oh.
Second person.
Antuma Talibani.
Antuma Talibani, that is male.
Antuma Talibatani.
Antuma Talibatani. Good job. So with this one revision, we are getting our pronouns refreshed, and we are also now getting how to use them into a sentence, and why we use them in a sentence, because they are rafa and mubtada, so they become a good candidate for mubtada. Agree?
Yes.
So try to retain that information, inshallah. Sister Homa, they all are students female.
They are Hunna
Unna
Talibatun.
Talibatun. MashaAllah. See, now based on your learning, you didn't have to think too much, right? Did it came to you quite fast?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. So you picked Talibatun for what reason?
Female, Rafa,
Female, Rafa,
Nakira.
Nakira. And what is the gender?
Gender, female, yeah. So the
And number?
plural.
Very good.
Jama.
Very good. And the Hunna?
Hunna is a pronoun.
Yes.
It's a detached pronoun.
Detached pronoun. So status is?
Rafa.
Rafa. And the type is?
Marifa.
Very
Jama.
good. And the gender is?
Female, Jama.
Female and Jama, mashallah. See, now it started to make sense, correct? That why we did this all this time, and now what is the reason to know the gender, the number, the status, and the type, right? Inshallah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Brother Mansoor, you all are students female.
Antunna talibatun.
You all are students female. You said Antunna Taliba
Tun.
Mashallah. Why you said Talibatun?
Female, plural female.
And but you said Talibatun. This Talibatun sound is giving you what information?
Oh, it's Rafa.
Rafa. Can I say Antunna Talibatin? Talibatin? Antunna Talibatin. Can I say that?
No, I think with this Antunna, it will remain as Rafa.
Because you are making a nominal sentence and the khabar has to be in the Rafa status. Agree?
Okay.
Is Talibatun Marifa or Nakira?
Nakira.
And why? How do you know that it's Nakira?
Because it's not about a particular person or a particular subject.
So how would you make it Marifa, by the way?
Plural में मारफा कैसे बनता है?
If we say Talibatun, can you not say Ad Talibatu? Can you say Ad Talib?
Okay. Ad
Add al. If you add al, it will become Marifa?
It would, but then it would be like those particular students, a group of particular students. Okay.
No, mashallah, what you're thinking is okay, but I'm saying, I was simply asking you a standalone question, that how would you make Talibatun into Marifa? And the simple answer is that you will add the al to it, right?
Okay.
Yes, but is that going to break the combination of a sentence?
It would become Marifa instead of Nakra, and it's supposed to be Nakira.
Nakira, good job. Jazakallah khair. Okay. So this completes our first chart. Now, quickly, with this exercise, is the concept of sentence become clear in your mind?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And is the 4 properties, if you have been wondering all this time, then why do I need to learn all those? Are they started to get into their own place now that you realize that what is the importance of those 4 properties?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, good job. So now the next exercise, we should do it quite fast. Okay. So he is righteous. So the Arabic for righteous is salihun. Agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So Brother Nasib, let's start with you. He is righteous.
Huwa salihun.
Huwa salihun. Sister Unaiza, you are righteous, male.
Anta salihun.
Anta salihun. Very good job. Brother Ijaz, I am righteous.
Ana salihun.
Ana salihun, male. Very good job.
Yeah.
And if you had to say it for female, will be Ana.
Ana salihatun.
Very good job. MashaAllah. Okay, Brother Taj, they too are righteous.
Antuma salihun.
Antuma salihun. Think again.
Antuma salih.
Two righteous, right? Righteous for two will be Salih. Ani, mashallah. See, I asked you the same question.
Yeah.
If you I'm gonna trick you. Okay, all right. So, Sister Homa, you two are righteous male.
You too.
You two are righteous male.
Antuma salihani.
Antuma salihani. Jazakallah khairan. Brother Javed, we too, there are a bunch of questions here for you. We too and we all are righteous. I want you to give me the answer for all four categories. Two for male and two for female. So let's start with the male one first. We too are righteous. We too are righteous. Male.
Nahnu salihan.
Salihani. Salihani. MashaAllah. So we too are righteous. Okay. Now you want to say we all male are righteous.
Nahnu salihun.
Salihuna. Yes. Nahnu salihuna. Very good job. Now say the same thing for female. We too are righteous females.
Nahnu
Salihani. Salihatani. MashaAllah. And then you say we all are righteous women or female.
Nahnu saliha.
Yeah. Salihatun. Very good job. So look at this, everyone. For the male, Nahnu salihani. We too are righteous males. Nahnu salihuna. Brother Javed, why you picked salihuna? For what reason? What is the status of salihuna?
This is the Jama.
Jama Muzakkar. Jama Salim Muzakkar. Yes? Is it Jama Salim?
Jama Salim.
Meaning it's a sound plural, right? Is it for Muzakkar?
This is for Muzakkar.
Okay. So is Nahnu, is the Salihuna is the khabar, right?
Yes.
So khabar supposed to be what status?
Nakira.
No, status.
The sorry.
Rafa. That's right. So is this Rafa Salihuna?
Salihuna Rafa.
Why? Is it the ending haraka or ending sound?
Ending sound.
And what is the ending sound for Jama Salim Muzakkar for Rafa?
Una.
Una. Jazakallah khair. Now look at the female one. Let's see. Brother Fahad. Are you with us?
Yes.
Brother Fahad? Okay.
Yes.
Look at the Salihatun, right? Nahnu Salihatun. What do you know about Salihatun here? What are the four properties quickly?
Salihatun is marfu, it's nakira, its number is plural.
Plural, okay. Jama Salim or
Jama Salim muannas.
Muannas. Jazakallah khair. So you make this next sentence, please. They all male are righteous.
Hum salihuna.
Hum salihuna, mashallah. Okay. Next one. Who is next in line? Did I miss anyone? Or Brother Tahir, you all are righteous. Male.
You all are righteous male. Antuma. No, antum.
Antum.
So, salihun.
Yeah. Salihuna, mashallah. Very good job. Okay. Now, she is righteous. Brother Nasib, she is righteous.
Hiya Salihatun.
Hiya Salihatun. Very good job. Brother Shabazz, you are righteous, female. You are righteous, female. Brother Shabazz. You need more time? Brother Mansoor, you are righteous, female.
Anti Salihatun.
Anti Salihatun. MashaAllah. Jazakallah khair. Okay, Sister Homa, they too are righteous, female.
Antuna.
No, they
No,
too, third
they
person.
too. Okay. Antun. Sorry. Huma.
Hunna.
Huma. Hunna. Hunna. Salihatun. Huma
Yeah.
Salihat.
They too. Sorry, I think I confused you. They too is Huma, not Hunna.
Huma, yeah.
Okay, so Huma Saliha Tani. Sorry about that. Okay, you can do the
Salihatani.
next one. You can do the next one. You two are righteous, female.
Antuna. So two Antuma. Salihatani.
Good job. Okay, Sister Unaiza, the next one. They all are righteous, female.
They all are hunna.
Okay.
Salihatun.
Salihatun. Okay. Brother Khurram, you all are righteous, female.
Antunna Salihatunna.
Salihatunna. You all are righteous, female.
So Antunna is for the pronoun and
That's good. That's correct. Yeah, Antunna what?
Salihatun.
Very good job. Antunna Salihatun. Yes? Make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Good. All right. So, do you want to do one more? But then we will run out of time. If I can do quickly, maybe not like one by one, but we do as a group. Okay. So he's a Muslim. Huwa Muslim. Okay. You are a Muslim. Anta Muslim. Yes. Okay. Then I am a Muslim.
Ana
Ana
Muslim.
Muslimun or Muslimatun, depending on the gender. Okay, good. Next one. They too are Muslims.
Huma Muslimani.
Huma Muslimani for the male. Okay. And you two are Muslims.
Huma Muslimatani.
Antuma Muslimani.
Antuma
Male, right? Okay. Then we two and all are Muslim will be Nahnu Muslimani. Nahnu Muslimuna for the male.
Muslimatun.
Yes, for the female will be Nahnu Muslimatin, Nahnu Muslimatun. Okay. And then for they all are Muslim, Hum Muslimuna. Yeah. Okay, good. You all are Muslim, Antum Muslimuna. Yes. Okay. She is a Muslim, Hiya Muslimatun. Good job. And you are a Muslim female, Anti Muslim. Very good job. Okay. Then they too are Muslim women, female. Huma Muslimatani. Third person is Huma, right? Okay. Then you two are Muslims. Okay. They all are Muslim. Hunna Muslimatun. Right? And then you all are Muslim. Antunna Muslimatun. Okay. So what we have learned, brothers and sisters, we learned the following, that we are looking for a Jumla Ismiya, and the Jumla Ismiya has two parts, Mubtada and Khabar. And the combination of the four properties the type, the status, the number and gender. We're looking for Marifa, Nakira combination. And Rafa combination. The gender and number follows, so we're not too concerned about that. But the Marifa and Nakira combination has to be there to make it a complete sentence. Okay, so if you look at this slide one more time, this will make more sense now. For incomplete sentence, when we apply the rules of the Waladun Muslimun or Muslim boy, you're looking at the type, is going to be Nakira. And now, by now, hopefully everybody should be so up to date that they have no problem why Nakira, Waladun is Nakira, right? It's a common noun. Hala, both of them are Rafa because they are both singular, and we are looking at the last haraka, the tun, right? Waladun Muslimun, because every word in Arabic by default is in the Rafa status, correct? Then jins, male, number is wahid. Yes?
They follow each other.
Okay. Is this slide making more sense now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now look at the one we are after, the complete sentence. We say mubtada khabar, and the sentence we are after is the boy is Muslim, and we say Muslimun al-waladu. Why? Because the wusat is nakira, marifa. Hala is rafa. What is the jins? Jins is gender, muzakkar, and wahid.
They follow each other.
If you can all just take away this much from this lecture, and this is the basic structure of a nominal sentence. This is the default structure of the nominal sentence. Are there going to be variations in the advanced courses? Yes. Are there going to be more information in the advanced courses? Yes. But the very bare minimum, if you know this much, you will be able to make a lot of sentences, inshallah. So what we did after that, we said, these are the rules of Jumla Ismiya. Yeah. And then I said, okay, if I'm looking for mubtada, yes, because a nominal sentence needs a mubtada, and my first category says that mubtada is supposed to be marifa, then why don't I just look at the marifa properties I know? I know alam, I know the demonstrative pronoun, I know personal pronoun, relative pronoun, I know mu'arraf bil lam. So in this lecture, I focused on the third category, which was the personal pronouns. In the personal pronouns, I looked at the knowledge. I said, okay, there are attached and detached. What is the second attributes I'm looking in the mubtada? That my mubtada has to be marifa and rafa. What is the two qualities I need in a mubtada? It has to be marifa, it has to be rafa. So is the attached pronoun follow that pattern? No. Because attached pronoun is marifa, no doubt, but it is not rafa, it is nasab and jar. So I said attached pronouns out of the picture because they cannot be mubtada for me. Yes?
Brother, can I have?
Yes. Yeah.
Do we say marif bil alif or marif bil lam?
This is the typo, Marra bil lam. So I've been saying Marra bil lam, but it's written over here, Marra bil alif. So it is al. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So is that clear now? Marra bil lam. Yeah? Okay. So are we clear about the detached pronouns and why I picked the detached pronouns? The detached pronouns are, these are all good candidates for mubtada. And then I said, we need to know our detached pronouns. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma.
Antum.
Yes. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu. And they are the detached pronouns of rafa status. So they fit in the category of my mubtada. Now you start to put the two and two together. So in the next lecture, inshallah, we will start to look at the Isme Ishara examples. Then we will look at Isme Mawsul example. And then we'll look at some Mu'arraf bil Lam examples. That will going to, inshallah, make us stronger and stronger in making nominal sentences. And I think by now you should be feeling very knowledgeable about nominal sentence. Am I correct in my understanding, or you still are confused?
This is a good foundation.
Alhamdulillah.
This is a very good foundation. And like you said, that it is advanced too as we go into the Quran, but this is a good foundation.
Alhamdulillah. Does everybody feel the same way, guys?
Yes.
Just a quick, okay. All right. So with that, you know, the key or the solution or the answer to our confusion or getting better at it is the study, review, practice. The more we do this and the more we apply this in the Quran and the more we look inside the Quran, inshallah, we'll start to make it even better and better, right? So with that, in the last 15 minutes, let's read some Quran and then inshallah benefit from it. And today I picked the Surah Al-Mu'minun. In the first 10 or 11 ayahs, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us the characteristics of people who are known as Mu'minun. Mu'minun are who? The believers. Yes. Are we the believers? Do we consider ourselves believers?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So we believe and we are known as Al-Mu'minun. What are we known as?
Al-Mu'minun.
Now, what is the singular of Mu'minun? Mu'min.
Mu'min.
Okay. One Mu'min male will be Mu'min. Two will be Mu'minani. And the plural will be Mu'minuna. Is Mu'minuna Jama Salim Mudakkar?
Yes.
Jama Salim Mudakkar. But over here, what is the theme of the Quran? He talks in Mudakkar. But does it only mean Mu'minun male or also include female?
Also,
okay. So over here, we're going to say Al-Mu'minuna includes both male and female, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts by saying or claiming, A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Qad aflahal mu'minun. Now, if I stop here, I said Mu'minun. If I didn't stop here, if I didn't want it to stop, then I would say Qad aflahal mu'minuna allazina. If I continue, then it would has to be continue. It will be mu'minuna allazina. Agree?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying here?
Yes.
So when you stop, you say Qad aflahal mu'minun. Yeah. Indeed, successful are the believers. Meaning there is no doubt. The people who are the believers, they are indeed successful. Why we say Qad Qamati Salat? That the Jamaat has started.
Yeah.
When we are ready to pray, we're all standing up when it says Qad Qamati Salat, right? So Beshak, indeed, the people who are the believers, they are successful. It's a claim. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already telling you this. There is no doubt
There is
in it.
no doubt.
People, no doubt in this. Qad aflahal mu'minun. Then one by one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us why are these people mu'minun and what are their characteristics. And if we have these characteristics, alhamdulillah, if we don't have those characteristics, then maybe with the help of these verses, we can create them or we can follow them or we can bring them in our lives. Allazina hum fi salatihim khashiyun. Now in this one verse, from the grammatical analysis, we have whatever we have learned, all the information is present in this one verse. For example, Allazina isme, is it marifa or nakira?
Marifa.
Marifa. Singular, plural, plural. Male, female, both include, right? Right. So we know the type, we know the status, we know the number, we know the gender, right? Is Allazina a noun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Isme Mausula. It says Ism Mausula, right? Relative pronoun. Is hum detached pronoun?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So do we know everything about hum? Marifa, Rafa, male, Jama. Do we know all four things about Allazina hum?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Do we have any confusion about hum anymore? Is it attached or detached?
Detached.
Detached. Is this by themselves or there is something attached to it? Either in the beginning or in the end? No. Is fi a harf jar?
Yes.
Right? Is salatihim? Is this salatihim? There is a attached pronoun him here?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not salatihum. Why? Because the word is salati. Why there is a word salati? Why? Okay, one second. Why this word is salati? Who can
Because
tell
there's
me?
a P, because there's a preposition P before it.
Because of the preposition, it has gone in the status of jar. Is salat singular?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So it is went into the status of jar. When there is the kasra here, it cannot be hum. It has to be him.
Yeah.
Is the hum and hum in both attached and detached pronoun the same?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But what is the difference? One is rafa, one is nasab or jar.
Yes, yeah.
Right? But over here, because of this fee, is it going to be nasab or jar?
Yeah.
Jar. MashaAllah. Good job. Is khashi'una, is this a noun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it the same thing as muslimuna?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it the same thing as muminuna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it jama salim muzakkar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the status here? Khashi'una. Is it rafa?
Rafa.
Alhamdulillah. So, who are these people who are successful? First of all, they are the believers. And what else they do? Those who are during their prayers, they are humbly submissive. Meaning, when they're praying, they have this khushu. Khushu is what? That I'm standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And they are trying to be in the salah. They feel they are standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what do we need to create in our salah? This khushu. The people who have the khushu, they are known as khashi'una, the plural, jama. Yes? Okay. So what is the first quality? Those or they who are during their prayer humbly submissive. Okay. Over here, they use the word during. But if you replace the fee as in, is that also acceptable?
Yeah.
Right. That they are the one who in their prayer humbly submissive. Right? What else? وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنِ اللَّغْوِ مُعْرِضُونَ. Muridun is a person who turns away. Is it jama or is it singular? Jama. So those are the people who turn away from what? Ill speech. Lagwi. Like the vain talk. Unnecessary, which has no use, no benefit. So these people, you will not find them.
Bemaksad.
Yeah, bemaksad. You will not find, or isko Urdu mein kehenge behuda. Behuda means something you don't want to engage in, like people swearing, saying stupid things to each other. You will not find the muminuna engaging with them because they will find it undignified to participate in a conversation like that. Yes. So wallazina hum anil laghwi muridun. Is an a preposition?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of that, the laghwi has gone into the status of jar.
Yeah.
Look at the style. Allazina hum, right? Is it the isma mausula?
Yeah.
Okay. Over here we know that this is a male, but over here this is more emphasis. Hum comes after that. We will inshallah deal with it. That there is a style that after the allazina you have another detached pronoun to make it stand out. Okay. And then what is the third quality? First quality, in their prayers, they are khashe, they have khushu. Now, this is one area where we all lacking khushu. We need to be. Now, how can the khushu, some of the tips to bring khushu in your salah? Learning Arabic is one reason. Because now, when you are in the salah and when you're reading something or listening something, if you can understand it, do you think your mind is going to wander off?
No.
So now the people who can give me this testimonial, when they are in the Jummah Salah or Taraweeh or any Salah where the Imam is reciting with the sound, and if they can understand at least 50, 40, even 30%, their focus is more than the people who have no idea what the Imam is saying. Who can agree with me on that?
Yes.
Okay, so learning Arabic is a blessing because now you can focus on what the Imam is saying. And when you can understand, your mind is not going to wander off. Second thing, these are the people who will avoid the vain talk. The third thing is, وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِلزَّكَاةِ فَاعِلُونَ. And those are the ones who, they are the observant of zakah, or they are the purification work. Zakah is to make something clean, to make something purify. Fa'ilun, Is fa'ilun also look like a jama? Like
Yeah.
Muslimun,
Yes.
salihun, muminun,
Yeah.
jama salim mudakkar. Yes?
Yeah.
To be very, very accurate, you would say this is jama salim mudakkar.
Yeah.
So 3 qualities. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِفُرُوجِهِمْ حَافِظُونَ. What is hafiz?
Protect.
Hifazat.
हिफाजत
Hifazat
की तरफ।
karna. To protect the guardians, right? So what they do, they protect their modesty, meaning they do not engage in illegal physical acts, right? So this is also there, one of the qualities. Except illa alal ala azwajihim. Is ala here a preposition?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is azwaj is the jama of zawj. Zawj is
Yeah.
your spouse.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
for a male, the azwaj will be female. For the female, the azwaj will be male. For a wife is the husband, and for the husband is the wife. So illa, they do not engage in illegal physical activity, which is haram, except with their wives or their spouses. Aw ma malikat aymanuhum. In the old time, they had this provision where they could, get more spouses, whether they are they are the owner of them or they marry more people. But then with them, having the physical relationship was halal. Yes.
Yeah.
فَإِنَّهُمْ غَيْرُ مَلُومِينَ. Malumin from malamat. Why do we say malamat? To blame somebody, right? उर्दू में मलामत करने को क्या कहते हैं? किसी को मलामत करना, किसी को blame करना या उसको जलील करना. तो उसके ऊपर कोई blame नहीं है. No blame on the people who have halal relationship either with their spouses or the people who are lawfully under their marital contract. Yes. So these are except from their wives or those their right hand possesses, for indeed they will not be blamed. Now I don't have the time to go into the tafsir, but the way I do the tafsir, you guys know that I'm going to just duplicate this tab and I'm showing it so that when you have your own time, you guys can read. You click on tafsir now, and then you have to go to follow this this detail. So this surah is a Makki surah. What does that mean? This surah was revealed in Makkah. Yes. And then you can read all these, so the success is for the believers whose qualities are described here. So the success, the criteria of success. Now in this dunya, nowadays, if you see, there are so many seminars and lectures and all that. What are they trying to say? How do you want to be successful in life? And they give you a criteria for that. Our criteria is coming straight from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Surah Al-Mu'minun, and he's talking about the qualities. If we have these qualities, inshallah, we will be successful. So after that, over here, we're talking about the modesty and to allowed with their women, the spouses, lawful spouses. And if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, فَمَنِ ابْتَغَى وَرَاءَ ذَلِكَ. Is zalika isme ishara?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it a noun?
Yeah.
Is zalika rafa or nakira?
Zalika rafa.
Rafa.
Yeah.
Is it a marifa or nakira?
Zalika marifa.
Zalika, marifa or nakira? Who said? Yeah. Is anybody answering? Marifa, mashallah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, then whoever seeks beyond that, beyond mean other than their spouses, if somebody is looking for the satisfaction of their physical desires, other than that, then fa'ulaika humul adun. Adun or not adun, adun, meaning the transgressors. Had se nikalne wale, ta'addi karne wale. Fa'ulaika humul adun. So these are the people who are seeking other than what they are lawful to them, then those are the one who are the transgressors. Yeah. So is that one of the biggest quality we need to have? And this is where the institute of marriage is so important in Islam.
Yeah.
And our communities, if we follow this institute of marriage, that the making nikah is sunnah, and then bringing up a good family is sunnah, and that makes a culture, a community, and a lawful community, right? so that we stay away from all these things which are frowned upon in Islam and totally haram. So inshallah, we need to worry about that. Okay. And what is another quality they have? وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِأَمَانَاتِهِمْ وَعْدِهِمْ رَاؤُونَ. Whenever they make a promise or when somebody trusts them with the amana, what they do, they fulfill that covenant, and they also protect the amana, they return the amana. Is that a good quality? Supposed to be, we should be having this. And so just because since I'm running out of time, I'm just leaving you with this. Maybe you just have to do it on your own time. But the point we are trying to make, that simple average people, when they read these verses, at least we can right away get the message that we need to be trustworthy. We need to be ameen with our oaths. And if somebody trusts us with something, we need to be the ameen. Okay. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ an salatihim yuhafizun. If you go up, there was the khashi'un. Look at this. Allazina hum fi salatihim khashi'un. First quality in the salah, you have to be submissive. You need to have that khushu, that, oh, I'm standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The second part, which came down here, is they are protectors. They are guarding their salah. See, the same verse. The only thing changed, instead of khashi'un, the word changes to yuhafizun. That what is meaning the guarding the salah? Guarding the salah means to pray on the right time, to make sure that one after the other salah, you are mindful and you are making sure that you are not missing salah on purpose, and you are taking the ownership of the salah. You don't think that the salah is a burden, or you don't feel that, oh my God, I have to pray again. No. In your heart is attached with the masjid. Your heart is attached with the salah. You don't rest until you fulfill all your obligation. And then after Isha, you feel relaxed. Why? Because you know that you have done all your faraid. And now if you are the kind of person who can do tahajjud, well and good. If not, then the next thing you worry about is fajr. So those are the people who carefully maintain their prayers. Then what is the reward? So after all these 8 or 9 qualities, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Ulaika humul warisun. Waris, who is the waris? Waris is the inheritor. Those are the inheritors. Now we should get excited. And alhamdulillah, by the virtue of what we know and whatever little we are doing, alhamdulillah, with Allah's mercy, inshallah, we will be among this group. Inshallah, if we develop these qualities and if we follow them, inshallah, we will be among the person who will be inheritors. Inheritors of what? Allazina yarisuna al-firdausa hum fiha khalidun. Not any Jannah. Jannatul Firdaus al-Ala. And they will be in it forever. Allahumma Rabbana ja'alna. Right? So if at the end of this conversation, if we can get to this part, that this is our reward, then acting on these qualities or developing these qualities or bringing these qualities in our lives becomes lucrative, and it will give us a lot of motivation to, inshallah, get to this level. So are we ready, inshallah?
Inshallah. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. So please, I cannot stress enough that I read it for the purpose of understanding the verses word for word and also giving some details about the grammar. But if you spend 5, maybe less than, at maybe 5-10 minutes on this on your own, I'm sure you will be finding yourself attaching to the Quran much more, inshallah.
Inshallah.
If you haven't tried that, please do it. It's keeping in mind that Ramadan is coming in less than 2-3 weeks, and Ramadan is the month of the Quran. So just motivate yourself to do this. Use some sort of tool or something like this to, inshallah, connect it with the Quran. Yeah. So Jazakallahu khairan. Anything correct I said is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anything wrong I said is purely my fault.
Brother Abid, can I ask a question? Sorry, I know that time is over. Can we go to the last ayah, please?
Yes, please. Yes. This one?
Yes. Here, so as we learned today, that's the khabar should be nakira. So when we say al-ladina, it's a nominal sentence, and al-firdaus is also marifa. So how we describe this?
Okay, so that will take some time, and plus this is a little bit advanced. Do you think we can do it? Do you think we can do it some other time instead of right now?
Yeah, for sure.
We will
That's
not be
a
able
question
to.
just came up. So
Yes, the easy answer I can give you is this. Okay, if you want to log off, that's fine. But I'm just going to give a quick answer to, or guide Sister Homer to this one. So we go to this Quran corpus. And if they have it, let's see Surah Al-Mu'minun. If I have it, which one is it? Synthetic, where did he go? The tree bank. Yeah, so the synthetic tree bank. And if I can find Al-Mu'minun, I think they don't have this one.
we can do it another time, inshallah. That's fine.
Okay, Jazakallah khairan. But you see, over here you get the details of all the sentences, right? What is this structure? We use this all the time. Okay, so Jazakallah khairan. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.